What's up, guys? Welcome back to We're gonna do Angela issue number 1 from Image Comics. Yeah, this is coming from 1994. It's not really the best comic. It has some smudges here, but the cover is great. You know, I bought this new back in the day. Can you imagine that this book, which is looking awesome visually, is almost 30 years old? That makes me feel very old too. Anyway, so let's dive in. So, who is Angela? Oh, by the way, story by Neil Gaiman and Greg Capullo. Neil Gaiman, along with Todd McFarlane, was the owner of Angela, and then something happened that I'm gonna, tell it. That when we did the thing, the review. Anyway, so Angela was a enemy of Spawn. Cool looking character, by the way. I believe she became friends with L. Simmons, and now her story continues. So it seems that she is now 1,000 years old. It's her birthday, and she's going to some planet because she's going hunting, right? And then she talks about, the predators of there, the creatures that live in there that eat each other, and she's looking for one specific dominant predator, and that's some kind of a dragon, and she's got a permit for that because it seems that you cannot hunt without a permit, even in heaven or something like that. And these things that she is hunting is a Sendelfon dragon. Not sure if I said it correctly. There's only 50 left, so yeah. So you are hunting those creatures to extinction. It doesn't matter. It's another planet. It's fiction. I don't know. Anyway. So she is going in and she's preparing and all that stuff. And it seems that she has also, her ribbons are somewhat alive. It can protect heat and do other stuff as well. And like I said, the visuals are really, really fantastic. It can be a little bit busy, but that's on screen. I mean, it's because, well, it's Greg Capullo's art. Greg Capullo is now a veteran. His art is still fantastic. I don't know. Sometimes I just prefer his older work. Sometimes it's just a little bit different. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, so what really strikes me that she's talking about earth animals a lot. Like alligators and polar bears and other and beavers, which is really weird. I mean, she's coming from heaven, I presume, right? So. And Earth is not the only planet these angels are going to, since she also can go to this planet, right? Why would you use Earth language to explain? I know why they do that, because otherwise, if you have used other words, you have to explain it to the reader, because readers are stupid and all that stuff. They don't know. They don't know if you turn the beaver into another word, it's not a beaver anymore. It's just small stuff. I don't mind, but I just have to point it out. Anyway, so. So she attacks, and she says, "Damn, Tail nearly got me." The only place that orthodox dragon hunting theory, and I agree, is if you are fighting close in, armed with a blade, there's only one sure way to kill a Sandalphon dragon, and that's, ow, my shoulder, she says. That's by driving a long enough blade into the eye and praying you hit the brain. Big animal, big skull, teeny tiny brain, one small chance. Looks I missed it. And now she said, well, this is a one pissed off dragon, completely enraged, but then, the dragon dies anyway. So that's a little bit luck. But not only that, she was squashed by it. And she said, that hurt. And my ribs have gone quiet. They must be in shock from absorbing that impact. So she is huffing and puffing. That was real clumsy. Still, nobody actually saw me climb out from on the several tons of fallen dragon. I can be elegant as I like back in Elysium when I tell them about the hunt. And anyway, I got what I came for. So, like I said, visual style is pretty cool. I also like the colors, right? It's really nice. And she has a trophy. And she's pretty strong too. I mean, I can imagine if you have a head of a big dragon as big as this, big as you almost, with blood, bone, brain, flesh, she's pretty strong. Still, the smoke coming from his nostrils, pretty cool. Anyway, and then there's Then she hears something. Attention, Angel, Angela. Throw down your weapons, drop that head, make no sudden moves. And then we have a gorgeous splash page. Yeah. That she's being surrounded by, I believe, a host of angels. And she's under arrest. He says, what? You heard me, traitor. Suriel? That's right. Looking awesome. Not sure why Greg Capullo's signature is here just in the almost, well, it's not in the middle of the page, but you can see it clearly. Why not, put it. Doesn't matter. It looks great. Looks really great. And, but then, don't even think about running, Angela. I will do you the courtesy of assuming you would not be stupid enough to consider fighting. As you can see, I have an entire host of angels here. We are authorized to launch you into oblivion if you resist arrest. Anyway, she says, now we're taking you back to Elysium and stand trial. I need to come quietly. And then she's just thinking about, because of a host is 333,000 angels with guards, drones, armed, pointed with weapons. She says, well, the dragons sliced my shoulder pretty badly. My ribs are still in a state of shock. I'm exhausted. 3,300,000 to 1. I had worse odds. No, I haven't. Oh, hell. So she says, hey, not entire host to arrest me. I'm flattered. So what are you waiting for? I'm ready. And notice that she has Spawn earrings. That's because I forgot the story completely. I believe she was featured in Spawn issue number 9 for the very first time, if I remember it correctly, but I didn't know how it ended. Maybe he just gave her the earring as a token, like, okay, because normally you take some prize as a proof that you killed let's say a creature like the dragon and earrings like the Spawn. Maybe she became friends with Spawn and then he, I don't know, made earrings, or she created earrings as a prize or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, there's something with that storyline I don't remember anymore. So they go back to Elysium. So it's a city of angels, city of glass and eternal light. You are even telling me what I'm accused of? So she's been taken away to her prison. And so this woman says, hey, it's treason. She says, Angela, I've been decorated 12 times in the battle against the forces of the Malabolgia. A score of active combat medals. I personally destroyed over 30 Hellspawn. No one has ever questioned my integrity before. No one who wanted to keep the vital organs intact. So, and this girl's being smug, like, save it for the trial, right? And she says, oh man, this is going to be a stinky birthday. And then we go to Earth, where Al Simon is still not over that his wife is now dating or married to his best friend, and they had a daughter, right? And it reminds me a little bit of the current Spider-Man run, when Spider-Man's being cucked, and that Mary Jane has now, 2 kids with another dude. Although it's completely different, but also not. And he still thinks about that. He cannot let it go. And, he's just reminiscing. And he says, I got to stop thinking about Wanda, right? So it goes on a little bit here, right? Cool. And then I believe these are the friends of Angela, combat buddies or something. And they cannot believe that she's been, in prison for treason. So is this a mistake? This has to be a joke, right? And so she says, what are the charges? A whole string of them. High treason, large and seized criminal negligence. Oh, and get this, hunting without a permit. What? She wouldn't do that. It has got to be a mistake. Oh, she's being set up. I don't hear what you're saying. And then we have a cool trophy room image. Is this medieval Spawn? It has to be, right? Look at the armor. Medieval Spawn. Yeah. But is it the medieval Spawn? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe the time is not, maybe time is fluent here. I don't know. So they are arguing about, who probably wants to set up Angela, and also speaking about hunting without a permit. So that's going to be a thing in the trials, I guess. So yeah, so she's been thrown in prison here with this very big thing on her arms, and so this blonde woman says, "You won't be needing these any longer. You come back here with my trophies. You have no right to take them. I killed those damn spawn myself. I've earned them. Really? My guess is that when the trial's over, they have proved that you never killed a single hell spawn. Maybe you were working for the Malabulja all the time, huh? Isn't that so, traitor? But I'll tell you what, if they found you not guilty, I'll hand them back to you personally." Oh, you do more than that. So yeah, so her friends goes to, I don't know, this library chick here. So this, I don't know, the vault with all of the information. And he said, "All we asking is that you check the files for us. Are you both crazy? Look, Saranju, just show us the files. I cannot do that. It's evidence. It's restricted information. The whole file's classified. Eyes only." And so this woman's, getting mad. She said, "Hey, do you remember 300 years ago where Angela just saved your ass from this monster that ate your face?" "Well, sure, but it's my job we're talking about. Angela saved your idiot life. You won't lift a finger to help her? You make me sick." "Anahita, pull her down." "Okay, I'll help you for Angela, but if anybody finds out, they won't find from us. Angel's honor." Cool. So she's standing trial. I mean, there's now news over it's not heaven, Elysium. And it seems that this is the director of Terran Affairs reporting formally to the Metatron via the First Dominion. I don't know what that mumbo jumbo means, but hey, so she talks about this report has been copied to archive and is level C sensitive. I received the Dominion's queries on initial report concerning the missing dimensional lands. To clarify, no, Angela did not report to my office on her visit on Earth. She did not present me with a hunting permit. Indeed, I have no record of any hunting permits being issued for Earth at any time in the last dozen years. Isn't she the one Angela had a run-in back when she was Undersecretary of Administration's Affairs? Uh-huh. She's lying. Angela wouldn't have gone with the planet without checking it with the embassy first. She wouldn't. And then, I don't know, they talk about, that she's been cahooting with Spawn. He was the newest and the most rawest of Malabulja's Hellspawn. Angela was roundly beaten by Hellspawn. She fled, leaving the dimensional lands behind. Extensive searches for the lands have to date been fruitless. Al Simmons got it. Saranju, punch up the current location. So, Spawn here, lying in this garbage alley here. That was his home for a very long time. And he says, "I'm doing much better. It's been at least a couple hours since I thought how much I miss her skin, her smell, her smile, the sound of her voice." And then something's happened. She said, "What the hell?" Just question marks. And then she get, I don't know, boot to the face. Well, heel to the face. And pole to the head. Al Simmons, "Hey, big boy, we're going to take you to heaven." And that's going to be continued in the next issue. So yeah, it is, look at this cool looking page here by Sean Parsons and Brett Gorby. This is a pretty nice one. Not a big fan of the green color. Anyway, and then, we have Chinese labor for very cheap. Is it? I have so much to say about this one. Oh man, let's not go into that. So yeah, toys, action figures, stuff. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little bit light on the setup, but Angela is a cool character. But then what I tried to say is that Neil Gaiman got into a dispute with Todd McFarlane, and Neil Gaiman won. And what did he do? He sold the rights to freaking Marvel of all. I want to say all people, but it's not all. You know what I mean. And they so what did they do? What did they do with her? So they integrated her in the Marvel universe, and they made her the lost daughter of Thor, Odin's son, which is because of she comes from heaven, so she's now a Norse god and heaven and all that stuff. And she was, I don't know, a part of with the Age of Ultron, if I remember that. Yeah, Age of Ultron, she was there. I barely, let's say, I was checking out at Marvel when she came to, well, it's in 2000. I don't know when she came to Marvel, but it's, I don't know, it's what I'm trying to say, I'm rambling, sorry. It's shit. You know, they do diddly squat with her, and now she's, you know, being tucked in the corner. Why? Because Marvel has just too many characters and they don't know anything about what they do to, you know, to do, they don't know what to do with a character, right? I mean, there's so many stories you can tell, and I know Angela is not really a very overly important character in the Image Spawn universe, but still, I think that she was perfectly fit for the Spawn universe. And maybe she's still with Image. We could have, you know, gotten cool looking comics with her. We never know because now she's the last sister of Thor and son and blah blah blah. And we're probably not gonna see her again in the land, you know, couple of 5 or 10 years because Marvel sucks. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.